Okay. So today is Friday, 28th of August, and yesterday on my post on August 27th, uh, yeah, August 27th, that's Thursday, we went through the trades that we could have taken on gold, and we saw this on Wednesday. It was actually a very good trade. After breaking the highs, we had a fair value gap and market trades back into the fair value gap. And also, there's another block around there on lower time frame, and uh, market came down. Ideally, I said I would like to take it to this fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here. There's a space. This is even an obvious fair value gap because there's literally no candle, no trade in this um in this time space. So obviously, market needs to fill it up. Market needs to fill it up. So market filling it up is what happened. It might take. Sometimes it takes a while before it comes back, but this one, obviously, it looks like market was coming here. So take your stop loss. I mean, take profits here. Put your stop loss around here. Enter your trade, and boom, got in, got in, got out. Uh, so, this could also be an ideal point to take your profits if you are being careful. This is also an ideal point. And since market came here, why not here? Why not take these lows? And that's what really happened. And then on Thursday, around 8 a.m. New York time, market traded back into the fair value gap and did a little retracing and took out this low, which we actually looked at, and market came. I missed the time frame to trade. So if you are trying to trade, just make sure you calculate your timing well. You are either in the market before 8 to look for uh, confluences, and then be ready by 8 in case there's a trade. This one happened around uh, midnight. Yeah, around midnight, Wednesday, Wednesday to Thursday. So there's a trade there. I think this is around um China time, Asian time rather, Asian time. So this is a trade that happened during Asian time. This is a trade New York money, and got that. May is there a trade around there? Let's look for trades around there. Today is Friday. I'm not really trading. I'm not even looking for trade. I'm just trying to see what the week has done so far. So let's look for trade around here. Let's look for trade around there. Let's color me red. Okay. So 5 minutes. What could we have done? I mean, It took this out. It took this out. Let's check. Let's check. Time frame. Okay. So these are red line. There's really nothing underneath here. So I knew price. That already shows that price is not coming here. Price is just trying to bounce around in this pocket for a while. In this pocket for a while. Let's see. Price is trying to bounce around. Uh, yeah, 50%. Price is trying to bounce around for a while, and then we'll come down here. I think we'll come to this consolidation, and then we have an uptrend. I think this will be a very important zone. You know what? Let's put a mark on it. Let's put let's put a mark on it. Where is the settings? Extend right. So let's put a mark on it. Let's put the name on it too, so we know what's going on. text. Let's call it uh, consolidation for buy. Let's call it consolidation for buy. Into bracket entry. Okay. So yeah, and we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. I think this will be something to look forward. I mean, there is also a fair value gap here, so it might come into this area. So let's just put it that way and see what happens. So this is a big, this is a big spell. Anyway, so we know price is either coming here or keeps bouncing around, and obviously it's been bouncing around, taking the lows, trying to take the highs, but mostly taking the lows. Is a downtrend, like a uh, what's it called? A trend, a funnel, a channel, like a channel. So this is what price is doing, like a channel. So you can see bouncing around, and I think it's going to come here, going to fake people out to think, oh, price is coming down. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting. The fair value gap. Let's take the open. This is a fair value gap on 13th. Let's bring it up. Let's put a name on it. Let's put a name on it. Fair value gap. 15 minutes. Nice. So we have a fair value gap. So we have plenty reasons for price to come down. We have plenty confidence for price to come down. But then it's on a higher time frame, so will take a while. It will take a while. And we're also in a channel. So I think it's going to bounce, come down here, bounce. But I think it's going to come here, and then we have a sell or a deep buy. I think that will happen. And then let's leave this out here and then try and see what else is also going on. So obviously we know price is bouncing around now since we've gone through our time frame, and let's look for an entry here. We just took out this low and there is nothing interesting for us to take out again. This is so good. There is nothing for us to take out again in the immediate time. There's nothing for us to take out again. You're already, unless you want to take this out, but price didn't do that and we waited it out. So let's see if there is an entry here. So on lower time frame, what is it saying on 5 minutes? We saw the break with a wick, which is just taking out. It's not a powerful break. It's just, oh, anybody that has a stop loss here, we'll take them out and give them a ride along up there. So where is our entry here? This is actually, I think this is an entry. ICT will take from the body of the candle to the last part of the week, and then 0.5 will be 0.5 will be our entry. ICT is doing this. That one is so cool. Anyway, yeah, that one is so cool. Remember that one is so cool. Yeah, so take this, and what would it be? I think we'll just take this eye or this eye. Take this eye or this eye. So let's see along this will be our stop loss. That's a lot, and then this will be our sell to ratio 1. So let's go to our lower time frame and see if we have something more interesting to look at. Okay, right now I'm having network issues. Okay, we're in. Wine. So we have a lower time frame. This should okay. So this is our goal and what happened. Yeah. So you can see on 5 minutes we have a long week, and there we have just this long week. And what if you break it down again? Let me break it down again. Yeah, a little bit. We have now this. I don't think I will take this one. But anyway, let's go back to the normal. To normal, and then get rid of this and see where price is going to again. So we enter the 50% of the week. Pa. We broke this eye, retraced. So there is definitely something around here. Let me style, do not extend. Okay. So yeah, we could enter here and write it up, which is ideal. And then there's something here too. So let's go to our 1 minute chart and see what we have there. Yes, 1 minute. So 1 minute chart is where you can see your entry, and you can take a very mild risk. So we have a long week here. Was this week won't count? It won't count. The week on 5 minutes that counts. That counts. I mean, the week could also count. Yeah, but the week on 5 minutes already shows that we are on 50%. So this week could also be a nice entry, but there is nothing bringing us down here since we already at the middle of the 5 minutes week. So we have this, and then this is an interesting point. So this would be an order block. Actually, it should be the last candle before the move up. This since we're on 1 minute, this will be another block. So now, what do we have? We could have entered here. We could have entered around here, but then we need confirmation. We need confluences. Is the price actually going up? Then we saw this price came into here, came up, took out this eye, market structure shifted, consolidated, and consolidation is always a sign that we are either going up or down. But then it went up, took out this eye, took out this eye also, and came down. Didn't take out with just weak, take out with full body, and then came down into this consolidation, and the last candle of the consolidation is your order block. Your last candle of the consolidation is your order block. Entry, let's see, entry, enter at the top of the candle, put your stop loss, 32 pips, and then where's your take profit? You take profit here. That's 178 pips. 178 pips. What's the ratio? 5:1, 5.5:1, and we could write it up to this point, but then who knows? What's the time? Is 10 a.m. Nice, 10 a.m. lunch. This is lunchtime New York. Lunchtime New York. So we got that. We could probably take it to this point, but then why risk it? We can just take our profit and leave it out there. So that's an entry, and then price went up to take price went up to take this high, they took this high, and came back into this that feels like another block, several block, fair value gap. Came back to this, and then retraced. Didn't really, there's nothing here to see. Retraced. I think there's actually something here. There's something here. So came into this space, retraced, came in to touch, I think, another block. I mean, we can check it out. There's no harm in that. Came into this other block. I think this will be another block, and then sold again. So let's see. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And yeah, this is 1 minute. So what happened? Yeah, when price took out the high, okay, there's a retracement, there's a breakout, took out this low, touched this low, consolidated around there, and then price came back. There's a fair value gap, right? Where is it? There's a fair value gap right here, which is an interesting spot. And then price came into what do we have here? I think this could be a representative of another block, since the last up candle before the pull down came into it, but then the fair value gap could be an entry too. And what would be our short, let's say to this point, to 22 pips, and then we'll take our cut here on 100 pips, 4.5 ratio, takes a reward of 4.5. Price came swiftly, business done ASAP. I mean, like my thing here, so I say 90 pips, 4:1. 4:1. Yeah, that's a good trade. That's also a good trade. Around what time? Around afternoon New York time. Just a short trade. If you are looking to squeeze in and squeeze out, you are looking to squeeze in and squeeze out. So yeah, there's a trade here. Oh, sorry, there's a trade here, and then this one came. Looks like there's a trade here too, but why just squeezing thing? I mean, it looks obvious. There's a trade here. There's a fair value gap on 5 minutes. Looks like something. I mean, if you go down time frames, you might probably see something there. So yeah, and then this also happened. Came into the 50% of the week. What time? Already late. I mean, you already took a trade here, took another trade here. What are we looking for? That's enough for the day. You can look at it, but we have to take it. Is not necessary. It's not necessary whatsoever. Unnecessary. So a trade here, and we do it well. This trade could actually have, gotten us all of this. It could have gotten us all of this, which is 7:1, 7.6:1. And then we entered Friday. Yeah, Friday. This is 7 a.m. Friday. I don't really like Friday trades. But I think according to what is going on in the chat, I think it might come here. But Friday is always very tricky. Your trading days are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Nice setups. But maybe we'll do a review later this evening, Friday. Anyway, have fun trading, and Bye.